All right, Pisces, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a reading for you for August 2023, whatever wants to come through. I was just on my call with my Pathfinder group, and one of them was saying to me, what if I'm not in a relationship and I don't really care about relationship issues? And I said, I'll let you in on a little secret. Sometimes Spirit talks to me through regular relationship stuff, but it can be your relationship to you. Okay, so pay attention. If any reading resonates for you, even if you're like, I don't really think anybody's coming in, or I don't really have a relationship right now, but the readings can sometimes be about you, your relationship to you. Okay, so all right, so let's get going. I want to talk a little bit about the astrology for you Pisces in August, and just give you some heads up for a couple of things that are coming in. We have an Aquarius full moon on August 1st. You're going to find that's in your 12th house. That is about deep introspection. It's about your connection to your spirituality, right? It is about your desire for freedom or releasing past life baggage, anything like that. This full moon is a really good time for you to release anything that isn't deeply connected to you, right? This is a time for deep spiritual exploration, and full moons are about releasing, and Aquarius energy is about authenticity. So anything that isn't deeply spiritually connected to you might go, or you might be releasing it in that full moon. We have the new moon happening on the 16th, new moon in Leo. So that can be about you taking some kind of charge or taking some kind of courageous action on behalf of yourself. Okay. That's going on. You have Leo in your 6th house. So Leo could be about your daily routines, taking some kind of courageous action for your health and well-being. That new moon is like manifesting something new in your life, and it might be something really fun because Leo energy is really fun. The next thing I want to bring up to you is we have a Mercury retrograde going on at the end of August. I believe it's the 23rd. That is in your 7th house, and it is in Virgo. And Virgo energy is the energy of details. It's the energy of your health and your well-being, your groundedness, doing things that are healthy for you. And if Mercury is retrograde in Virgo, it can be too much attention to detail, like overly nitpicky with your partner might be a bad thing. Okay, so Mercury in retrograde, it lasts for a couple weeks. So just be careful how you're speaking to your partner or your business partner or something like that. If you're getting too picky, or if you're like at somebody about their healthy routines or their lack of healthy routines, that could pose some problems for you. Okay. The next thing is Mars is moving into Libra, and that is in your 8th house. And for you, I'm just looking at my notes here, taking action to out any people-pleasing habits or codependency. Mars is about taking action, and Libra is about balancing your life. If there are any secrets between you and another person, it might be the time to take action on that. It might be the time to put some energy into balancing that relationship and getting it out of the realm of it being secret. Okay, if it was a secret relationship, like you didn't want to tell your friends that you were dating this person, like why is that? Or if you didn't want to let everybody know about it, you just wanted to keep it secret, like it was some kind of game or something, it's time to out that. I really feel like that person's not going to be super patient about that anymore. And if there's any secrets that you have about your relationships, like things that are unhealthy, that needs to go. Okay. Finally, we have Uranus retrograding in Taurus, and it's in your 3rd house of communication. Uranus is about surprise. Okay. Surprises as it relates to your security, Taurus. As it relates to your security or your self-confidence in your speaking, ability to speak clearly. You may have some miscommunications especially with siblings or friends. And so if you have some kind of like, oops, it's time to make changes. There might be some kind of surprise that shows up that kind of highlights the changes that need to be made, especially with siblings or with friends or your community. and it's about your communication. So like, oopsie, I said something I shouldn't have said. I might need to apologize. Okay. So let's get on with the reading. Journey by Moonlight. Whoopsie, that's up here. Journey by Moonlight. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons and unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Some of you are moving. Some of you are unexpectedly moving, or some of you are going far away from where you have been. Some of you are journeying like within a relationship. You're journeying with this person, meaning you're going to places that you haven't been before. And I don't mean like out to a nice restaurant. I mean within the intimacy with a person. You could really deepen intimacy with someone. You could really get to a new gear in your relationship or in your relationship with yourself, right? You could really find that you are drawn to some new places and new people, really allowing yourself to believe in the magic of like the romantic nature of taking a trip to Paris, or getting yourself, applying to some kind of job or moving into some kind of career that you've always wanted to, and wham, you're there. Like, wow, I didn't know I was going to be able to do this. Letting yourself believe in magic is going to bring you to some new places that you've never been before. And that's happening in August. Okay, that just jumped out here. I'm going to put that right here for 1 second. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles with the Sun, the Leo energy. Really beautiful energy right there. Why did this show up? Okay. Is there a secret? I feel like this jumped out to be like, hey, this is kind of calling to you. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. That's definitely like a twin flame. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, Pisces. This is something that you are romantic about, or something that you're wanting to manifest. I feel like you're even like not counting on it. I feel like you're not counting on this. You're not thinking that this is going to even happen. I just feel like you might be very kind of moving on your own direction, not really focused on this. But this jumped out. So I'm going to put it right here and we'll see where we go with the reading. There's a lot of introspection going on for you. I feel like 7 of Pentacles is like, what do you really want to invest in? What do you really want to learn? What do you really want to focus on? And I feel like this opens up a new world for you. The 8 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, this beautiful Page of Pentacles and the Leo energy of the Sun. I just feel like something you thought was never going to happen is happening. It's almost like this is a unicorn. I know that this is a like a staff with a flag on it, or with this red piece of material on it, but it's almost, to me, I'm just looking at it like that could almost be a unicorn. It's white, and it just feels like I'm gonna do something I've never done before. That's what it feels like to me. That can kind of open up. Take some risks, okay, in August. Take some risks, because I feel like it's going to get you to a place where you've never been before. I feel like there's a little bit of negativity right now about like what's possible for me. I don't know. What should I be doing? Where should I be going? What should I be looking at? And I think the 8 of Cups is saying, I'm on a new journey. I'm on a quest. A quest to find my own happiness. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Oh, are you a secret? There's a secret here. Virgo in the 7th house. Mercury retrograde Virgo in the 2nd house. I wrote, any unhealthy relationships need to be dealt with in a very precise way. And be careful blurting out the truth. I feel like there might be a secret relationship here. 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the World. There's definitely some kind of, look at all this. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This is kind of like a little bit of stuck energy with the Seven of Cups and this Five of Swords. It's just like everything else in your life is very mundane. Okay. But I feel like some kind of new thing is coming in. You're taking a risk. You're going in a new direction. I almost feel like some of you are going to out on purpose a relationship that has been a secret. Showing up as the Seven of Cups here, which is like, which direction should I go in? What am I here to do? What do I want to create in my life? I want to create happiness. I want to create the ultimate in joy. But there's a story that's going through your head that says you can't. Like you're telling yourself you can't have what you really want. And so there might be a third party situation here, or a relationship, a fantasy relationship with somebody, because you think you can't have happiness. You think you're like, you're gaslighting yourself here. And like, almost like you're telling yourself that you have to stay stuck, but you can move forward into happiness if you let yourself. This is about telling yourself a different story, a new story. Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. See this King and Queen of Wands here, Knight of Wands, and High Priestess. There is definitely some kind of secret that you're telling that you're not. No, there's a secret going on. You're telling yourself a story that you can't have happiness. Judgment, Three of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords. I'm just going to say this to you. Are you having trouble kind of plugging into what you want to create next? Or are you, I'm definitely getting this energy of, I'm not sure what I want to choose. I really want this, but I don't think I can have it. And so there's this kind of energy of, well, nothing's going to be right anyway, even if I try to go in the direction of what I want. And so I'm settling. I'm settling for something that's not real. That's just fantasy. And I feel like you're almost going to like out yourself, or you're going to be like, I'm not doing that anymore, right? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to get on a new path here. I'm going to change the game. I'm going to go in a new direction. I'm really going to start moving forward. I'm really going to take action based on my own passions. I really want to do that. Ironically enough, I feel like that brings you into some kind of new commitment. There's someone who likes this about you. Wow. Have you been really holding yourself back because you think you can't have what you want? You think you can't have what you want. Is there somebody around you who is like, I'm sick of hearing this from you. I'm sick of hearing that you can't have what you want. Like, why don't you just go for it? What's going on here? Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you holding yourself back? There's definitely sudden changes coming. And I feel like August is going to be a time of deep introspection for you about understanding who you are and where you're going. And what story are you telling yourself that you're thinking, I can't get to where I want to go. I can't get to the next step. I can't ask for what I want. I don't make enough money. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not X, fill in the blank. There's definitely some way you're holding yourself back here. Seven of Cups, Magician, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, for sure. Wheel of Fortune and the Star. This has got to be healed. I feel like the way you see yourself is the way somebody told you life was. And the minute you remove that, you can really have anything you want. You're just choosing to create something too small. I also feel like you might be stuck in a fantasy with a person who is unavailable. Okay, there's a person here who's unavailable. And it's like, wake up. It's time to move away from this. Like in love with your boss, or like, okay, Chariot, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, take some action on your own behalf. What is that movie? well, there's a lot of movies like this. There's a lot. I'm just going to give you the storyline, and you can probably figure out. I know that I can see at least 3 in my head that are stories like this. Someone's deeply in love with another person who doesn't know they're alive, and they're missing out on their life because they're trying to get this person who doesn't know they're alive to witness them, to wake up, to see how amazing you are, see the amazing relationship that you could have with them. And this person is not doing it. And it's like the story, what happens in the story, and this is all those movies, is that there is somebody that loves them, and there is somebody that comes in that's much better for them. And they have to kind of wake up out of the fantasy of this other person that they can never have. Wake up out of the fantasy, because other people have choices too, and manifest for you. If you're trying to manifest someone who's choosing not to be in relationship with you, there's probably a reason for that. I feel like the universe is trying to say to you, why are you choosing to waste time? Why don't you just manifest what you want? Your wish is granted. If you manifest what you want, you're like, yeah, but I want this person. This person has already made a choice. So what we're manifesting is something infinitely better, infinitely more dynamic, infinitely stronger, infinitely long-term for you. And that's the direction we're going. Some of you are butting your head up against a wall with a career that isn't going to work for you. It's just not ever getting any better. And so it's really time in this month to take stock. Take stock of who you are and what you want. Themes of individuality, authenticity, deep introspection, spiritual exploration. Release the baggage that's not going anywhere. Learn to recognize when something is not going anywhere and release that. All right, we're going to go deeper into where you can go. Okay, so link is below if you want to continue on with me. Pisces, this is for you. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.